Hi my angels, welcome back to my channel. It's officially party season and I wanted to do a party makeup and hair look for you. So if you want to see this makeup and a quick hair tutorial, then please keep watching. So first I'm starting off with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Lemon Drop, and I'm putting that all over my eyelids and also underneath my eyelids as well, because we're going to be smoking this eye out quite a lot and I didn't want it to crease or anything like that. Now we're going to work from our top to bottom, so we're going to start off with the highlighter first, and we're using the Mary Luminizer, and I'm just applying that with the Sigma E71 highlight diffuser brush and just putting that on the high points of my brows, and then I'm taking a mixture of Cover and Primal from the Naked Basics 2 palette on a Sigma E40, and I do have a code for the Sigma brushes, so I will leave them in the info box below. Next thing we want to do is black out our eyelids, and I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner, and this doesn't have to be neat at all. You just want to put some kind of close to your lash line and then simply use your fingers to blend it out, and if you want you can use a brush, but I just used my fingers because they were closer. And I'm doing the exact same thing onto the other eye as well. And you just want to make sure that you're keeping on the eyelid and not going into the crease. Now for the glitter, I'm using this Stila Vintage Black Gold Magnificent Metal Eyes pigment, and let's just take a moment to praise this beauty because it is so gorgeous. And I'm basically just putting that on top of where we applied the black eyeliner, and I'm making sure that I'm packing this on so that there isn't going to be any kind of fallout or anything when you wear this. And just doing the same exact thing on the other eyeball as well. And I just cannot get over this pigment. It's kind of like a foil, but it's just so beautiful. And then I added Slow Burn, which is from the Urban Decay Electric palette, with the Sigma E40 into the transition colour crease area as well, and this just kind of warms it up and it really helps bring the look together. I always do this when I wear this metal foil eyeshadow thing. I really don't know what to call it, but I always do this to my crease every single time that I wear it. I don't know, I just feel like it gives a really nice contrast to the whole look, but it kind of warms it up as well at the same time. Next, we're going to be lining our we're going to be lining our upper waterline with Perversion as well, and just doing that on both eyes, and then we're also going to be lining our lower waterlines as well. So once that's done, it's time for mascara, and I'm using the Bourjois Volume 1 Second Mascara in Ultra Black, and I have been loving this stuff. It is so good at curling and fanning my eyelashes out, but we don't really need to worry about that too much because I am going to be putting some falsies on, because no party makeup is complete without a pair of falsies. Before the lashes, I'm just adding some of the Super Liner by L'Oreal just to the inner third of my eyes, and this will help really give the illusion that your eyelashes are super full without having to do a full-on winged eyeliner. Here I'm just cleaning up any kind of mess that I've made on my face, and for anyone who asks why I do my eyeshadow first, this is why. So for lashes, I'm using these beautiful Escudo lashes in the style Miss Dolly with this duo glue, which is amazing because there's a brush on it and it's so easy to do. Then I'm taking Undone from the same Naked Basics 2 palette and just applying that onto the outer V of my eyes using the Sigma E32 brush. And just making sure that it's all nice and blended. Once that's done, it's time for the foundation. So I'm using the Illamasqua Skin Base Foundation in the shade SB8.5, and I'm using the Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush. And this brush is so amazing because it gets into all the crevices of my face, but this foundation is also so good. It has kind of a semi-matte-ish finish, and it just has the most beautiful medium coverage finish, but with such a skin-like look and feel to it. For highlighting and concealing, I'm using the Smoothing and Brightening Concealer by Sephora, and I totally got it all in my hair. So be careful when you're twisting this up, but I'm just putting this in the usual spots, so that's little weird upside down triangles underneath both of my eyes. Then also putting this onto my chin, my cupid's bow and down the bridge of my nose. And also went a bit cray-cray with the highlighting of the face. I was kind of maybe trying to draw some sort of tree or plant. And then adding whatever's left over just above my chin here. Now to blend this all out, I used the Nancy Angled Airbrush Concealer brush. Well, it's not really a concealer brush, but it's just a face brush, and I'm using this to blend out all of my concealer, and yeah, I'm just blending all the areas that we concealed and highlighted. And then to set all of these areas that were highlighted, we are going to be doing the usual, adding some Ben Nye banana powder. And the brush that I'm using here is the Nancy Conceal Perfector brush. Next is one of my favourite things to do, and that's contouring, and I'm using the Revolution eyeshadow in Delicious and just applying that with a small fluffy eyeshadow brush to the hollows of my cheeks. And then I also went ahead with the same brush and added it to my forehead, like you can see here. And then also my jawline right here. And then I also decided to slightly contour my nose as well. And to help that all together, I used the Too Faced bronzer in Chocolate with my Charlotte Tilbury Sculpt brush, and just, yeah, helped blend all of the contour in by just warming up slightly and making sure that there are no kind of harsh lines anywhere either. Then to finish the cheeks off, I'm using the NARS blusher in Dolce Vita, which is probably my favourite blusher of all time, and I'm applying that to the apples of my cheeks with the Japanesque HD blusher brush. And for highlight, using the Mary Luminizer, which, by the way, does that look like Taylor Swift or is it just me? But I'm applying that to the high points of my cheeks with the Real Techniques setting brush, and kind of like joining that onto my eyebrow highlight. And yeah, I just popped a little bit onto my nose and my cupid's bow and my chin as well, but making sure that it's all joint up and yeah, highlighting away. Now the next part, I'm not gonna lie, I was so gonna forget, but it was to sort out the bottom parts of my eyes. So I'm taking Undone here from the same Naked Basics 2 palette and taking that on an angled Real Techniques brush and just diffusing the bottom part of my eyeshadow and eyeliner out and making sure it's all joint up with the outer V colour as well, because we added the same colour onto there, and yeah, just making sure that it's nicely blended and diffused out. And then just putting a little bit of mascara onto my lower lashes, and I think I did about 2 or 3 coats of this. Last but not least, it was time to sort the lips out, and I used this Illamasqua lipstick here, which is in the shade Bear, and it's such a beautiful like Kylie Jenner lip colour, and I'm just popping that onto my lips. And I didn't really use any lip liner or anything like that with it, but these lipsticks are quite drying, so I would recommend using a matte lip balm underneath, but they are so beautiful at the same time, super pigmented, and as you can see, so gorgeous. I decided to add some of that Delicious eyeshadow by Revolution just underneath my lip, like you can see here, just to give it a bit of a fuller effect, because it just adds a bit of a shadow and it makes them look a little bit plumper. And then for the hair, all I did was I swooshed it all to one side, and the side that I wanted to be all sleek and swooshed, I brought it over and took some hair from like near my other opposite ear and simply just tied a kind of secret ponytail underneath there, so it keeps all of my hair to one place the whole time. And I love doing this for any kind of parties and things because it looks so elegant, but it's so quick and easy to do. And to curl my hair, I used the Numi Titan 3-in-1 curlers, which I will leave a code to in the info box below. But that is the final look, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a fabulous party season. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!